Chemistry Lab in the New Normal. Sometime in March 2020, the school year was aborted when the whole country was put on ECQ. The pandemic has brought many changes in teaching, especially in laboratory subjects. School closures left many science professors scrambling for new ways to teach concepts traditionally explored in the lab. In the first semester of school year 2020-21, the approach was to prepare a video of the experiment and have the students watch the video. But this is not sufficient. Watching the experiment virtually is not the same as doing it for real. And besides, other sensory perceptions, such as smelling, tasting, and touching, are not exercised. Manipulative skills are not practiced either. This article explains the limitations of virtual laboratory. In the traditional organic chemistry lab, for example, students carry out separation and purification procedures, such as recrystallization, liquid-liquid extraction, distillation, chromatography. They get to do synthesis and identification of the prepared compounds using qualitative organic chemistry and instrumentation. All these techniques are practiced in a usual laboratory in the industry or the workplace and thus have to be mastered. Furthermore, there are other things learned in the lab aside from concepts and skills. In the laboratory, one learns to keep safe for self and for others, to plan, to budget the time, to be patient, to be compassionate, to exercise discipline, such as in using balances properly, to not contaminate reagent bottles, to use limited chemicals, to clean up, to work individually, with partner, or with a group, etc. In the new normal, it will be very difficult to teach lab the way it used to be. Watching a video is very much different from hands-on learning. One learns more by doing. So to give students hands-on laboratory experiences, one approach is to move the labs to the kitchen. This article describes the various designs of lab exercises that are done in the kitchen. And I think this is very smart. So what am I trying to drive at? I am planning to introduce some changes, at least in some of the experiments, so that the students can have a genuine, real laboratory experience in their own kitchen. This slide shows my 13-year-old niece in grade 7, recording on video her performance of an experiment. It is an experiment which makes use of the usual kitchen materials such as vinegar, Zonrox, water, alcohol, plastic containers, and plant materials. So if my 13-year-old niece can do it, you can do better, much better.